Hello everyone, it's now October and it could mean a new Apple event. Now, this episode will be the speculations of the speculations, as the Apple event possibly in October 2023 might happen, or it could be in November, or there could be just a press release from Apple about new products. Anyway, we are expecting something at the end of the year. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what Apple products to expect later this month, as well as going through all of the leaks and details we currently have right now. Let's first start with the Mac. Back in July, rumors came out and said that the first M3 Apple Silicon Macs are likely getting launched in October, including the new M3 iMac, the 13-inch MacBook Air and 13-inch MacBook Pro. Now, if we go back in time, it makes total sense for the M3 chip to launch this fall, because Apple released the M2 chip exactly 1.5 years ago after the M1 chip, which launched in the fall of 2020. So if the M3 followed that cycle 3 years after M1, it would mean this fall and possibly October event. We shall see. But there is a problem with this theory, as a reliable leaker came out last month and said that the first MacBooks with an M3 chips are unlikely to launch this year. So this could mean that we are going to get the M3 chip for the iMac, or maybe it means that the M3 launch will get delayed even further until the spring. And that would mean a 2-year gap between the M2 and the M3 chips, which just doesn't make sense, as that would further delay both the M3 iPad Pro and the high-end M3 Pro and the M3 Max MacBook Pros, as another leak has already said that these are expected to come sometime in 2024, likely the summer or the fall. But for this year, based on all the data we have, we should be seeing the launch of the M3 chip either later this month or next month in November. Other things we should be expecting at this event are iPads, even though the leak from last month says that the new iPads are unlikely to launch this year. Now again, in the history of the iPads, there hasn't been a single year that we didn't get a new iPad launch, so we are expecting to get at least one iPad, and if it would be that there is only one iPad coming, that would be the budget model, as Apple has released every year a new entry-level model, so that would be the iPad 11th generation. About the other iPads, there are new leaks that Apple is working on 2 new iPad Air models, codenamed J507 and J508, that matches up the iPad Air code names that were reported in June. Apple is also working on 2 more iPad Air models, J537 and J538, but no more info about those yet. So probably Apple is updating the iPad Air with an M2 chip very soon before M3 chips are coming. And if you go back in time with the iPad Air, Apple's recently been updating the iPad Air every 1.5 years, with the current iPad Air 5 being released 1.5 years ago. So if we are following that cycle, we should expect a new iPad Air 6. There were rumors last month that the October event is unlikely, but we're still expecting at least a press release of the iPad Air 6 to happen this month. We also have iPad mini 6 that might have an upgrade to iPad mini 7. There are some leaks about it, and in 2019, Apple released both an iPad Air and iPad mini at the same time. So this could happen again this year, as it's been over 2 years since the release of the previous iPad mini 6. So that's what we should be expecting this month, even if we actually don't get an October event and we get press releases instead, but we shall see. And if you're new to this channel, I'm an engineer that has passion for everyday technology, health technology, smart home, but also personal finance and lifestyle topics. I hope today's video was useful. Thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.